As the couple's sentences are reduced in the midst of an appeal, Todd and Julie Chrisley's attorney says there is still hope. The announcement that Todd and Julie Chrisley's prison sentences had been shortened prompted the couple's lawyer to express his views on the couple's future. For bank fraud and tax evasion, Todd, 54, and Julie, 50, received a combined sentence of 19 years in jail in November 2022. They appealed the case, but they reported to prison on January 17th. The patriarch of the Chrisley family, however, will now be released almost 2 years before his 12-year term was originally meant to complete, while Julie's 7-year sentence was reduced by 14 months, according to the Federal Bureau of Prisons' online inmate search system on Friday. In response to the ruling, Attorney Jay Sargent told People that he hopes the couple's sentencing periods would be further shortened. Both of them were able to obtain some time off, according to Sargent, who also noted that future judicial hearings on November 1st might result in even more time off. The federal sentencing guidelines will be adopted, and there will be adjustments, alterations, and suggestions for shorter sentences for nonviolent criminals. They should each receive 2 points for that, but I'm unsure at this time. Thus, that will shorten their phrases even more. Sargent declined to provide any information, only stating that he is collaborating with the Department of Justice on other issues pertaining to the Chrisley couple's appeal. There's hope, he says. There's always hope, but they seem to have a lot of appeal to me. Todd and Julie's appeal process had recently received new papers, as Sargent previously disclosed to People in late July. The 11th Circuit Court of Appeals has the option of overturning the district court's decision or remanding the case back for hearings that ought to have taken place but were postponed during this trial, the lawyer said. We strenuously contended that they had been denied a fair hearing and that their constitutional rights had been infringed. Actually, everything is in black and white. On Savannah Chrisley's Unlocked podcast in late July, the twosome's other attorney, Alex Little, stated that it's going to be a hard lift, but in this case, we've got, real legitimate substantive arguments that we think, if the court takes fairly, has a very good shot of winning. Todd and Julie's children have provided updates on how they have been adjusting to life in jail in the interim. While Julie is at the Federal Medical Center Lexington, Todd is currently incarcerated at the federal prison camp Pensacola. They are persevering. Their son Chase Chrisley recently told Extra that the situation is bad. The conditions are terrible, yet if you read all these headlines, they all claim the exact opposite. We'll be raising a lot of awareness about that as well. In spite of the difficulties her parents have had, Savannah, 26, said she still has so much hope for them. She earlier said on her show, I know that they're going through what they're going through for us to make a difference, for us to make a change. Because they will still release a narrative whether or not this appeal is successful.